What's going on, everyone? Chris from PickDawgz.com here with your free pick in the Florida versus Florida State college basketball matchup going down Friday, November 17th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to PickDawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Florida and Florida State. And Florida coming into this one with a record of 2-1 on the year, 0-3 against the number after an 89-68 win over Florida A&M in their last matchup. Meanwhile, Florida State coming in 2-0 on the year, both straight up and against the number after back-to-back wins by the same exact score of 94-67, the most recent one over Central Michigan. Now, this game is going to be a good measuring stick game for me with the Florida Gators, sort of see where this team is at and sort of see if this 0-3 against the spread record is something to be concerned about, or if it's just a combination of just tough spots early on in the season. Like they were laying 24.5 against Loyola Maryland, only won by 20. They were laying 34.5 against Florida A&M, and as bad as Florida A&M has looked in spots, do I really trust Florida to cover a 34.5 point spread? Probably not. But on the other side of the spectrum, they were in a pick'em against Virginia and lost that game by 3 at home. So I said it's going to be a good sort of barometer to see where Florida actually is. Now, Florida State, on the other hand, haven't had the toughest of opposition. They played a Kennesaw State team that still has some talent, but they're still trying to retool after losing Amir Abdur-Rahim from last year's 26-win team. Lost Chris Youngblood to USF as well. So this was a Kennesaw State team, like I said, that's just retooling a little bit. And they give Florida State credit for taking advantage of it. But they also played 316th ranked Central Michigan, so not the toughest of opponents there either. But you look, this is a matchup that these two teams, regularly play. We see it year after year. Now, for the most part, from 2014 to 2020 was all Florida State. They dominated this series, and they have been doing a great job, dominating the against the spread mark as well. They had covered an 8 straight, but before the last 2 seasons, Florida's actually won both meetings and both meetings convincingly. So, you got to pick your battles here, but I think instead of trying to mess with the side here and mess with this line, that you could definitely make the case for either way. For Florida State, they're still a talented team, but Florida does have the head-to-head history the last couple of years. So rather than mess around with that, I'm going to go with the under 161.5. I had to do a double take to see if this total was right when I was entering it in to sort of make sure that we had the graphics for you guys here. But yeah, it was 161.5, and I couldn't get there to this number. The under between these two teams, 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. I think, this number is just a product of, the offensive output that these two teams have put up against lesser opposition this year. And I think we could see something similar to what we saw from Florida against Virginia, a game that hangs out where both teams hang around in the 70s. But even then, even if you get 79, 78, that still only gets you to 157. That doesn't get you into the 160 range. So this could be a fairly high-scoring matchup and still not even hit 160. So I'm going to go with the under 161.5. Like I said, I just feel this total is way too high, especially for an in-state rivalry game. So give me the under, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.